I don't know who's going to jump on. It's a Monday evening. I guess it's like 4 something, maybe going on 5. I don't know. Um, I did not have anything recorded because I have done nothing today. When I say that I have done nothing today, I mean I have done absolutely nothing today. Nothing besides eat, use the bathroom, and watch some Amazon Prime downloaded things. I have done nothing today. Hey everybody. Hopefully the sound's okay. I have my mic on. So therefore I didn't do anything today, which means I didn't record anything today, which means I couldn't really do a VEDA video because I had nothing to show you. So I decided that I would just jump on a live because I have to do a video every day for VEDA. Anyway, hey guys, sound is good. Awesome, thank you. Oh, someone's saying they can't hear me and someone's saying the sound is good. So maybe turn your volume up on your device. Try that first. I will try it on mine. There we go. Mine is all the way up. I look cute and tickled pink. Sound is low, just isn't loud. We can barely hear you. Okay, for some reason this microphone is just acting a butthole. And I think I'm gonna have to get another one, which I'm not happy about because it's not like it's an old microphone. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add this little extension on. So this is supposed to give you more length to the mic, but for some reason the mic seems to act right with the extension on. Let's see. Let's see what we get when I use the extension. Is that any better, guys? Hey, C. Clinton, how's that? Better? See, I don't know what the mic is. The mic doesn't want to work without the extension for some reason. I have no idea why it's tripping like that, but thank you. So I'll know from now on to put the extension on because it just wants to act all brand new, although not brand new. Much better sound. It's louder. Okay, good. I do have the fan right here, but it's on low and you shouldn't even barely hear that. I can put the mic, I can switch sides and put the mic on this side so you don't get any background noise from the fan. Hopefully. It's not the greatest. It's not the most expensive mic, but it is what it is. Okay, I got lots of moderators on. Hey guys, how is everybody? So this is just a random chat. Like I said, when I came on, for those that didn't hear it, I absolutely did nothing today. I didn't film anything. I didn't do anything. I've been at the park since very early this morning. Like when the sun came up, I left my parking space and drove over to the park. And I've been sitting here all day watching my downloaded stuff on my tablet, and I ate a really good salad that I divided into 2, and I had some avocado. So I've just been chilling all day doing absolutely nothing. So I realized, oh my gosh, it's getting late. I have filmed nothing because I have done nothing. Let me jump on a live real quick and at least say hey to everybody for the VEDA video for today. So it's just a random chat. We're just gonna randomly chat. How the heck did 55 people beat me here? Yeah, we've got 66 people. If you don't mind exiting out of the, hit the little X on your upper right corner and then hit the thumbs up and then come right back for those that didn't hit the thumbs up first. I appreciate that. So yeah, I've done nothing all day. I put a headband on because my hair is growing back and it's horrendous. Horrendous. I'm getting text messages from Brother Tom. I can't read what he's saying though, so I'll have to talk to him later. I put this headband thingy on because hair is growing back. All the sides have grown, back where it was pretty much shaved to the skin, and it looks horrible. I didn't comb it at all today. It's growing out from a not so great haircut. I love my cousin to death, but didn't quite do what I wanted, so we're just gonna let this mess grow back and get it fixed
before I leave the area. So anyway, I wanted it short, but he didn't blend like I wanted it. It's just there's very weird. Now that it's going back, you can really tell where it's not been, where it wasn't blended. So it's just a blend thing. That's all. It's not a big deal. It's no big deal. He's not used to cutting women's hair, although he should be able to blend hair no matter whose hair he's cutting. He's a decent barber. Anyway, like I said, love him to death. That's family. um, am I still going to lock it? And probably not, because the person that was going to help me with the locks, the dreadlocks, is in Georgia, and I do not plan on going to Georgia before I leave. So probably not going to lock it unless I can find somebody along my travels who can start the locks for me without doing extensions. So basically what I want is I want the locks that look like they're mature, but they're only using your hair. So basically what they do is they take the crochet hook and they go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and they make your hair look like a mature lock. But I don't want extensions. I just want my starter locks to look like mature locks, so I don't have that weird growing out phase before it locks. So the person that was going to do that for me is in Georgia, and I don't plan on going back to Georgia. So that's probably not going to happen. So it is what it is. Is there another question I missed? Let me see. Clinton says, I've bathed dogs, that's AKA dogs with a southern accent. Oh, okay. I am still in Virginia for those that want to know where I am. I'm still in Virginia. I won't be going anywhere until September the 3rd or 4th when I head up to Maine for the 8th, the September 8th meetup. So yeah. I just realized I forgot to do my Motivational Monday for Patreon. I'll have to do that after this video. See, I've done nothing all day. I've just been sitting here, and I don't know what's going on with my batteries, but they're not charging my tablet and my cell phone, so I've got to go to the library and plug things in and figure out what the heck's going on with those. I'll have to call Brother Carlos and see what's up. The charging icon is up. It shows like it's charging, but it's doing nothing to increase the battery. See? Let me show you what this tablet keeps saying to me. This is what my tablet keeps saying. The charge voltage is too high. I don't know if you guys can see that. Probably not. It says the charge voltage is too high. So I don't know if I've got too much battery for these items or what. But they haven't charged at all today. Luckily I had some juice. But yeah, I'm having issues with everything. And the battery readout has been at 12.7 all day. That doesn't make sense. It should have gone down at least to, 12.5, 12.4. I don't know what's going on with my system. It wasn't doing this yesterday, so I have no idea what's going on. Where is the main meetup? The town. Oh gosh, you'll have to go to crystalvanner.com to get that info. I can't remember the town. How was my head? Did the headache go away? Yeah, the headache went away yesterday after I ate something. So I went to the grocery store and got some fruit, and I ate the fruit last night, and my head was better. I went to bed. I think I fell asleep before 10 o'clock, which is odd for me. I'm usually in bed around 9, but I'm usually up until like 11 or so. So anyway. And it may well have been the fact that I wasn't quite hydrated yesterday either, so I'm sure that did not help. Anywho, I got lots of rest today, beyond rest. Yes, I got plenty of rest. I did nothing all day today. Rolani says, I will miss catching you in Maryland when I go for the Bill Pickett Rodeo on September 22nd. Well, I'm not leaving until the last couple days of September, so I mean, I'm not going to the rodeo. I think I told you that. I'm not going to the rodeo. But I mean, if you want to meet up, we could possibly meet up while you're in Maryland. But I'm not going anywhere until that last couple days of September. So the 22nd, I will most likely be here. So the lobster meetup in Maine is September the 8th. And it's just one day. We're just going up there, hanging out in the parking lot, going into the restaurant, eating our lobster or whatever, and I'm coming back. I have had no luck trying to find a place for us to park overnight. Those coming from far away might want to secure a hotel for the night. If you're coming from far, I have had no luck in finding somewhere where a group of people could park and boondock overnight. So it's not going to happen, unfortunately. I don't know the area, so I don't even know like what neighborhoods we could park on the street, because I will park myself on the street and have no problem. We might be able to do a truck stop or a rest area on the highway. So something like that we might be able to do. Saw the van build reveal, looks good, love the sink. Well, thank you, C. Clifton. Yeah, so I plan on meeting up with Miss JD and Miss V, and we're going to do a little bit of building in Miss V's van over this weekend, probably Sunday. And that's the plan anyway. Hopefully those plans don't change. We shall see. Miss V needs some tweaking done to her van, and then I might tweak the bed. I don't know. It's just so heavy. I really don't want to mess up my shocks, my struts, and my frame. Axle, with all this weight on one side. So I really don't want to mess that up. So we might tweak the bed, and I will shoot some footage of that, or at least take some pictures of that and do a picture video. But yeah. I do not follow any female van dwellers, none, black or white. I have been looking at a few videos here and there. I don't follow Mia, not subscribed to Mia, and I don't watch her videos. And there's a young girl who occasionally I'll look at her videos, not subscribe to her. There is a Vanner family member who's in a van. I think it's ABZ Minimalist something. I can't remember her YouTube name, but I'm subscribed to her and I've been watching her videos. At some point, I'm going to sit down and write her an email, give her some feedback. I did tell her I would do that, but she is her lifestyle's a little different. She has young kids and she's homeschooling, so it's a whole different kind of lifestyle. So you know. Yeah, Jimmy Fallon, sure. Hi. Oh boy. Are you a troll, Jimmy Fallon? Because if you are, I've got admins on here, moderators. We will shut you down. United Kingdom, how is everyone? What's this all about? It's not about anything. We're just talking. I doubt very seriously if you're the real Jimmy Fallon. You could just use two by twos and save half the weight of the bed, just saying. Well, I don't really, I really wanted this box bed. I'll say it again. I really, 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 really wanted this box bed. It's something I had thought about a year ago. I really wanted a box bed. I just did. Now that I have it and I see how much it weighs and I've been using it for, almost a week, it's a pain in the butt to lift up the top every time you need to get something out of there. And I try not to put things in there that I need to get to all the time. I try to keep those things on the shelf, but I have limited shelf space. I really only have 2 shelves because my batteries are on the third shelf and the bottom shelf, which is not really a shelf. That's the floor of the van. So the top 2 shelves are really all that I have, and that's mostly got kitchen stuff on it and some odds and ends. So occasionally I do, at least a couple times a week, have to go under the bed. And if I need to access my drill, it's under the bed. My tools are under the bed. So it's a pain to lift that up every single time. I think I'd rather go back to an open bed and get the Rubbermaid tall containers and put the items in. That way I can put I can definitely fit 3 of those Rubbermaid containers under here. The one at the head of the bed, which is further in the back of the van, would be for all the winter stuff that I don't need access to right now. The middle section container would definitely be the miscellaneous stuff that you maybe access a couple times a month. And then the stuff right here at the foot of the bed, which gives me the most room for pulling out because it's right next, it's across from the doors, the side doors. That would be like my tools and stuff that I access maybe weekly or twice a week. So I think that might be a better fit for me. The problem is I don't want the bed to be any higher, so I've got to find the kind of wide, shorter containers. My bed is 13.5 inches tall, so I do not want the bed any higher than that because, as you can see, if I completely straighten my back out, let me sit flat on the bed. If I completely straighten my back out, my head is touching. My head is touching if I am completely straight. So I don't want to go any higher than this. I would actually like to go down an inch if I could. So I've got to find the Rubbermaid containers that are about 12 inches high and wide this way. The width of the bed is 25 inches, I believe. So 25 deep, 12 high, and the width could be, whatever it takes to get 3 containers here. So my length is 67. So 67 divided by 3, whatever. Anyway, I don't have a calculator. So yeah, I think I would rather just pull a container out, grab what I need out of it, and push it back under the bed instead of lifting the mattress up. Because a lot of times I have little things, like right now I've got the fan sitting on the bed, my tablet is sitting on the bed, and I have to take all that off, then lift up the bed, then hold it up while I get the piece of wood to prop it up, extra steps and more maneuvers than my joints want to participate in. So anyway, not doing PVC pipe. I know PVC pipe is very lightweight, but I'm not doing PVC pipe. PVC pipe has an off gas to it, a chemical off gas that you should not be breathing. So that's why I will not be doing PVC pipe. Plus, it's not the easiest to work with. I would really need the pretty big PVC, and there's no way for me to cut that on my own. All right, what did I miss? As Douglas says, I don't time people. I will block your butt in incompletely if you come here with negative energy. Thank you so much, S. Douglas. Extraordinaire says maybe you can go back to the regular bed, but put a hinge on the top so you can still lift it. That's possible. I could definitely keep the hinged top if I wanted to. That means I would have to have a frame built out of the 2x4s, which we do have, and add the legs to it. So I could either pull out from under or open from the top. I could do that. Ghost says, I am not a troll. I'm a ghost, obviously, because that's my name. Okay. Wanda says, plus not easy to work with and more money. Cheryl Battle says, that's why you should not drink tap water. LI, or is that L1? LI to something, maybe Florida? I don't know. You're going to have a nickname. L says, thanks, Crystal. What types of YouTube videos do you enjoy most? I don't really watch a lot of YouTube videos. I do, the 3 that I tend to watch sort of regularly are Bob Wells, Humble Road, and Van City Van Life. I tend to watch those pretty regularly. But as far as all the people that I'm subscribed to, I couldn't even begin to tell you because I change my subscriptions constantly. When I realize I'm no longer interested in someone's videos, I kind of unsubscribe to them. I've unsubscribed to a lot of van dwelling videos. I watch some crafting videos. I watch a lot of the Vivian Tries. If you've never heard of Vivian Tries, She is so hilarious. So she buys the as seen on TV things and tries them out and lets you know if they worth it or not and if they work or not. But she is so hilarious. She does have a foul mouth, so I will warn you now. If you're sensitive to cussing, you might not want to watch her. But she is so hilarious. I like watching things that I don't have to think about, kind of. So Donna Trinidad and Tobago checking in. Hello. My island nation home is too small to do this, so I live vicariously through you. How is your island too small to live in a van? A van is smaller than a home. Seems to me that would be the ultimate, right? um, Drury says I usually use the milk crates. No, I'm not in Clearwater anymore. I'm back in Virginia. That was only like 24 hours. We were only there for like a little over 24 hours. How about wood dowels, fat ones? No, I mean I still have to carry weight. This bed still has to carry weight, guys. Um, Ghost says, Crystal, you really should watch YouTube Secrets in Plain Sight 1 through 23 full video documentary. You would thank me later for opening your eyes. Oh my gosh. Secrets in Plain Sight, huh? I have a feeling that that has some sort of religious connotation to it. I don't know. Thank you, Pishan. Roy says, I like your van. I got the same one, but check oil every now and then. Yeah, I do. I check my oil. We checked it at the Florida trip. We added oil. Yeah, you definitely have to. That was one of the things that was stressed to me by Brother Tom was I got to keep the oil checked in this particular engine. It'll run forever, but you have got to keep the fluids checked. So, yeah. I'm not gonna put hydraulic struts or gas struts or any kind of lifting mechanism on the bed. I'm not. I'm not doing that. It's not that serious, to be honest. I just don't want to be lifting the bed, honestly. It's what I thought I wanted, and I'm glad I did it because now you don't know until you live with it. So I'm glad I did it. Now I just know that's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to do. I don't care if I have hydraulic lifts. I don't care if I have gas strut lifts. Those things are not cheap. Um, I just don't want to lift the bed. I'd rather sit on my bed and pull a bin out from under my bed while I'm sitting on the bed. Because to lift it up, I've got to be hunched over, lift it up, and to get the stuff out of it, it's you know. I just realized that that's just not what I want. Anywho, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, guys. It's not dark out yet. It's just that I'm sitting in the back and I'm all closed up back here. So it's not nighttime. It's still quite, what time is it? It's 5:24. So it's not remotely nighttime. Not even remotely. I've got stuff coming on the screen. There we go. Yes, Lisa and her grandbabies. How are you? I'm having a pretty decent day. Thank you, Pishan, for the reminder that all questions go in caps with the emoji before, at least before. It doesn't have to be after, but at least before. Fulani says, have you tried modifying a regular metal bed frame to extend the legs? No, because a regular metal bed frame is too wide. A twin-size bed frame is about 35 inches wide, I believe, which means I would have no aisle. My bed is only 25 inches. I think the smallest twin bed frame is 35 or 39. I'm not 100% sure about that. So I would never use a regular bed frame just because it's too wide. I don't want my bed that wide. I'd rather have the aisleway in the middle. So I will always have to build a bed just because I never want a bed that's more than 25 inches wide. If I wanted a wider bed than that at some point in life, then I would probably do the one with the slats and you can slide out that piece. That would be the way I would go if I wanted a bigger bed at some point in my life. I don't think I'm going to get bigger than this weight-wise or size-wise. I am 47. I've always been small. So I mean, it could happen. Who knows? And you never know. 20 years from now, I might be. But 20 years from now, I also might not be living in a van. I might be in a tiny shed home on my property. Who knows? So, yeah, for the van, this is as wide as I want to go because I'd rather have more floor space. What is the temperature here? I have no idea. I never check the weather or the temperature. I never do. I could turn some lights on though. I have a light over here that we can turn on. Not super bright, but it's a little bit better than it was. Yeah, I have no idea. I never check the weather. I just look outside. It doesn't really, if it gets too hot, I go in the library, basically. If it starts raining, I put the windows up. I don't really check weather like that. I've never been a weather checker, so. All right, so it looks like somebody might need to be deleted, but I can't delete them. Why is it that YouTube is not letting me do anything? What the frick? If one of my moderators will scroll to Will Scoots, and delete that, please. I appreciate it. Wanda says, your setup is good. All those changes, people. Vivian says, get someone to weld me a bed frame. Maybe. I don't know anybody who welds. Hi, Traveling Teresa. I have a delay in time for chat. Okay. So let's make sure we are not just deleting his message, but we are blocking him from the channel since he seems to be coming back. Love the print on your outfit. Yeah, it's a jumper. It's a really cheap jumper that I found last summer at a thrift shop. I was looking for something to wear over top of my bathing suit. My I have a black one-piece bathing suit that I wear, but I never really show my legs. So I wanted something very thin and lightweight that I could put over top. If I wanted to go into water, it would still suffice. And I love this thing. I would love to have this in solid black, solid red, solid gray. I would love to have this in like every color. A black and white polka dot. I would love to have black and white vertical stripe. I love this thing. And I found it at a thrift shop. So unfortunately, I have no idea where I could. And I looked at the tag for the maker and looked up online to see if I could find some more. But you know, I paid like $6 for this thing. I'm not going to pay like $35 for it. Anyway. Is my voltage 110 or 120? Hey, look at that. My batteries went down to 12.5 when I turned the light on. Isn't that funny? It was 12.7 all day. As soon as I turned the light on, which is plugged into the... That's so weird. I guess I'm going to definitely have to go back down to Newport News and have Brother Carlos look at that. My voltage, if you don't remember from yesterday's video, here, I will show you. My voltage is, this is my setup. My voltage. That's my setup for my charge controller. So it is that, whatever that is. I don't know. I don't speak that language. How long can I stay in the park each day? The park is open from sunrise to sundown, so I could pretty much stay all day, which I do on several occasions. It's been a very overcast day today. It never rained, never ended up raining, but it's looked like it's going to rain all day, so it's been the perfect weather. I did have to break out the fan on low this afternoon just because it got a little muggy, but the sun didn't come out. Excuse me. So this was like the perfect day to hang out at the park all day. Hey, Kathy's RV Life. Wanda says, why not show your legs? Today's not story day, but I'll share that story one day, why I don't show my legs. I have two stories I want to share with you guys this month. One will be why I don't show my legs. The other will be why I don't like nicknames. So maybe I'll do those tomorrow. I'll do one tomorrow and one Wednesday. How about that? You like these earrings? These are the last pair of the ones that I used to have in the Etsy shop, so I decided to keep them for myself. At some point, I've got to get back to selling earrings. Don't know how I'm going to do that because I closed my Etsy shop. Etsy raised their prices, so I closed my Etsy shop. So I'm going to have to figure out either maybe Shopify or something, which I don't. If you're not familiar with online selling, Shopify is so confusing, like ridiculously confusing to navigate, for me anyway. More confusing than necessary. I was hoping to get my Amazon store up and running, but I don't know how that's going to work. At some point, I will get more earrings, maybe when I get back out to the West Coast and I'm pretty much stationary in Lake Havasu. Anyway, thank you. The artwork is these were purchases. This was a gift. The red frog was a well, actually it was a purchase as well. And this was a gift. And this lady is a painting I did. So yeah, I have more little frogs, but I wanted to leave as much space up here as possible as empty just in case I get more gifts. I really can't afford anything bigger than like this size right here because I just don't have much room to hang stuff. But I had considered even maybe putting some stuff up here because I'm not going to use this. This is plexiglass and there are lights back there. I guess mood lighting. But I could also put some prints up here too. You know, just stick them up there, some Velcro or something. But yeah. Can't be at the meetup in Maine. Things got delayed on me. That's okay. Whoever shows up, shows up. I'm going to be there no matter what. If only one person shows up, if 10 people show up, if 50 people show up, I'm going to go no matter what. Hope you have a backup battery. Well, those are my home batteries. That's my house batteries. My starter battery is under the hood. This system doesn't affect it at all. So, yeah. Bummed that you're not coming through Texas. Do you still enjoy the hummus roast? Hummus roast. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I can't really eat that anymore. I don't have a toaster. I do have some nutritional yeast left over. Yeah, I'm not going to do Texas. I've done Texas like 3 times already, so I'm not going to do Texas again. Not this year. Well, probably not till 2020 maybe. Because by this time next year, well, it might take me longer than that. I don't know, it depends. Maybe I can do it, I don't know. By this time next year, I'm hoping to have all of the lower 48 states done. Because I've gotten 24 of them, so I don't have many more to go. And I'll have like 6 of them going back to the West Coast. So by this time next year, maybe they'll be done. Who knows? We'll see. When I come to West Coast, are you going to come to Vegas again? Oh, I will always go to Vegas. Vegas is, I got to go see Miss M in Vegas. She's the greatest hostess ever. I like Vegas. Vegas is cool. I go see Miss M. I get to stay in a real bed with a real room and shower, and she makes me a smoothie every morning. She's a great hostess, and yeah, I'll go see her in Vegas a couple times while I'm there, hoping to get her out to come out to Arizona. Where am I at? I'm still in Virginia. But S. Douglas, don't leave your... Okay, there's a side conversation going on. Am I coming to Michigan? Not sure if I'm hitting Michigan on the way to West or if I'll hit it on the way coming back next summer. Have not completely thought that out. John Green, all of you are beautiful. Always keep that in mind. Thank you so much, John. Mia says, I may see you in Nevada. Yeah, if you come to Nevada and see Miss M, maybe I'll see you there. Am I going to have a meet and greet? Where? Lisa, you mean in Nevada? Yeah, I could definitely do a meetup in Vegas. We could definitely do that. Meet at one of the Miss M has the best casino, little casino near her that has the best live band. Oh, and I love dancing. I have not been dancing once since I've been back here, and I'm like, I want to go dancing. I'm gonna see if Brother Tom will go dancing with me. I don't know if he dances, but I'm gonna see if he will. If not, maybe Miss JD will, because there's a little spot in Maryland. It used to be. I don't know if it's still there, but I like older clubs that play older Motown type music. It's hard to find those. Really hard to find those. So anyway, in Nevada, Miss M has a nice casino that the band is a live band and they do sing live and they do what do you call it? What do you call it when you sing somebody else's song? Not karaoke. Dang it, cover band. There you go. So they do a lot of older, Motown songs, stuff that I like. Jada. I don't know if that's a rhetorical question, Jada, or not. I'm not going to answer it. So I think that's a rhetorical question. This is not the forum for that. I would suggest that you go into her comment section and maybe comment on those comments that you're speaking of. As Dougie said, I love Crystal. She is my tutta. What's a tutta? Now always protect her. Thank you so much. Mwah. Love you too. What's a tutta? Is that like a sister? I don't know what that is. Mia says Texas Casino. When will I see Miss J? Miss J has not been in contact with me since I left the West Coast, so who knows? Hey, Maria. Would I live in a tiny home if I didn't have my van? So probably would definitely live in a tiny home if I had some land right now to put it on. Definitely, because that's kind of what I wanted before I learned about living in a van. So yeah, I would definitely get a tiny home, but I kind of think I'm leaning towards maybe one of those shed homes where they build the whole shell for you and then you finish it out yourself. So when I do in the next 10 years get some land, a couple acres of land somewhere on the West Coast, then I'll probably get one of those shed homes and then I'll build it out myself. I think it's baby talk for sister. Oh, thank you. Texas Station is the best casino to hear Motown. Oh, okay. Thank you, Wanda. Love you too. Mwah! Do I like... No, I do not like RVs. Hi. Colum Baker from England. Hey. Hey to our Vanner family from across the pond. I don't like RVs. You know, RVs are not well built. Older RVs are. I'll take that back. If you get an RV from the 60s, 70s, and maybe the first few years of the 80s, you're going to get yourself a good rig. Now, you might have to do some replacing of systems, which I don't want systems anyway, but they were made to last back then. But the further you get into the 80s on up, they are pieces of crap, man. They are not made to last. They don't withstand the rigors of traveling. They're just not meant to be lived in. They're meant for you to house somewhere, except for 2 weeks out of the year where you travel and that's it. They're not the most well made. They really aren't. I mean, Airstreams are always going to be the best well made, but those are trailers. Those aren't RVs necessarily. But yeah, they're just not that great. They really aren't. I mean, a van is it's metal, it's steel, it's you get an older van, you get good quality. You just build it out how you want it. You get a box truck, you get an older box truck that's in good condition. That's basically a metal box that you can build how you want. You know. Um, Roy says I got an old one, 1988. Wanda says true that I gutted mine. I've heard that RVs are not good. I live I live when okay, you're gonna have to fix that. I can't understand that. Hey, from Tampa. Yeah, so don't forget the thumbs up, guys. Turn your phone this way and find a thumbs up, or click out on the X up here. Should be an X. Either I don't know if yours is on this side. Mine is on this side. Yours might be on this side. Click the X, exit out, hit the thumbs up, and come right back. It's better for me point wise with YouTube if you do it while I'm actually live before I jump off. Maria says I'd like one of those sheds in my backyard to turn into a mommy land, a mama land, or a she cave. Yeah, they have those she cave shed. Matter of fact, I think someone actually has a business. It's called She Sheds or something. Yeah, I think that's a business name. She Sheds. They're gearing it towards the woman, but yeah, definitely like a man cave type thing. You can definitely do that in your backyard because they come in so many size ranges, and they will, send come and put the shed right there, and you can just build it out yourself, put your own insulation in, and all that. Christy, hiya Vanner family. Hi Crystal, can't wait to travel like you. I do have a Paseo Winnebago, 4 Seasons, great for travel. Oh, that's good. Hope to see you at the RTR. Kansas, hey, changed my name. I was Serena. I don't know if you remember. I've been in a couple of live chats before. Thanks so much for joining, everybody. What am I wearing? It looks pretty. It's just a jumper. I can't stand up in here. Here, I'll stand up as much as I can, but I can't really. I got my phone plugged in, so I can't. The cable is not so long. It's a jumper. It's all one piece. It's super comfy and it's very flowy. So yeah, it's all one piece. I love this thing. I wear this thing all the time. If you're ever camped out with me, you will see this jumper on me all the time. I love it because, and I've even used it as pajamas. I've used it as, like I said, a swimsuit cover up. Just throw it on. It's, when it's hot, and I have my tank top underneath. So I love this thing. I would definitely wish I could find it in every color. I would love to find someone, maybe I could mail it to them and have them make me a bunch of them. So if any Vanner family member would like to do that for me, you can maybe recreate this, but with pockets. I will say that I must have pockets on anything else that I get. Auntie Catherine, who jumps on a lot of times, is going to put pockets in this when I get to the West Coast, and one other jumper and some skirts that I have. She's going to put pockets on for me. I'm going to buy some material for pockets, and she's going to put the pockets in. But if anybody knows how to sew and would love to recreate this for me in solid black, solid dark gray, black and white vertical stripe, black with white vertical stripes, not white with black. I want the background to be black, and black and white polka dot and solid red, I will happily mail this to you so that you can make me those outfits, and I will try and kick in towards the fabric. I love this thing so much that I would wear only this year round. I will put leggings on under it and a turtleneck when it gets cold. I will wear this thing year round. Anyway, email me, hellocrystalvanner@gmail.com, if you are willing to do that for me. Mr. or Miss Baker, are you seeing anyone at the minute? Okay, looks like we have another troll. We're not going into that. What did I eat today? So I had a salad and I threw the packaging away. So I had one of those all-in-one made already packaged salads that has the it was a southwestern salad, but it didn't have chicken with it. It was just the salad. So it had kale, carrots, cabbage, what else? A few other things. And then it had the little tortilla strippy things, and unfortunately, like freeze dried corn, which I wasn't that happy about. Corn and this like Southwest Chipotle dressing, and it had cheese, but I threw the cheese away. I don't really eat dairy that much, so I divided that in two. So I had it this morning and again this afternoon. So I divided it in two. So I had two salads today. And I added, because I bought one avocado when I was at the store last night too. So I cut the avocado in half too and put the avocado with it. Avocado's good for you. And I've got some bananas and I've got some grapes here that I'm going to eat later for dinner. So yeah. So because it looks like Ghost keeps, so whoever is taking care of Ghost, when you click on it, make sure that you are not just deleting the posts, that you are hiding user from channel. That's the only way to get rid of them permanently. At least under that name. They can always come back on with a different name. But don't just delete their comment because they can comment again. Click on their name and choose, I think it's the last one. It used to say block from channel. Now it says hide from channel. So for some reason, it's not letting me do that anymore, and I don't know why. I can't click on anybody's name and do anything. I don't understand why that is. So I'm going to definitely have to email YouTube and be like, why is that? Pam. Pam is on. Let me go back. See, I tried earlier today to make you an admin moderator, Pam, and it wouldn't let me. I couldn't find your... Do me a favor, Pam, and go on to yesterday's live video or the day before's VEDA video and just put a comment, because if I see your comment in the regular comment section, then I can make you a moderator by clicking on your name there. So if you would do that for me, you know, when this video is over, or tonight sometime, no big deal. But thank you so much, Pishan. She is on it. Hi, Lois. Big hello back to you, and love to you too. Sharon says, have you checked if your laptop and or the battery on the one of the voltages is 110 or 120? I can't plug my laptop into this because my laptop has a regular 110 outlet. This only has 12 volts. So I can't do that. Yeah, my battery is going to be dying soon, so I don't know what the heck that's about. Wanda says you are too funny. Sorry, Pam. Let's go over here. Dominique Atkins says, I wish Freaky Friday was weekly. I caught the last one for the first time. Definitely entertaining. Oh, Estella, why'd you delete that? You didn't have to delete her. Oh no, you need to undo that. Unless she said something else further down that I'm not seeing, because I have, yeah, Dominique's post was okay. Be careful, guys. She just talked about Freaky Friday. It's okay. Yeah, a lot of people want Freaky Friday to be weekly, but I don't have that much freakiness in me to do it every single Friday. Somebody suggested every other Friday, but that's just too much. Once a month is more than enough for me to keep up with. So yeah, right now, Freaky Friday will only be once a month. And as of now, September will be the last one until I can decide if I want to do it again. I don't know if I'll do it while I'm traveling in October, because I'll definitely be on the road. So it's not like I'll be able to drink. Matter of fact, shoot, I don't have a calendar. I can't get anything because everything's on my cell phone. Anyway, I think Freaky Friday is, excuse me, I'm very gassy. Maybe, I wonder if that's the avocado. I don't know. Burgos, I don't know what I can't pronounce your first name and I don't want to mess it up. I saw your Clearwater video yesterday and you're right. It's one of the most cleanest junkyards I've ever seen. My husband used to work for LKQ junkyard. Yeah, I'm telling you, that junkyard and that Clearwater area, or just, you know, the little outskirts of Clearwater, I have never seen a junkyard so organized, so clean, so neat. Just, I was amazed. I have never, and I've been to a few junkyards in my life. I have never seen one that, yeah, never seen one like that. Let's see. Wanda says your lifestyle, in which I will join you on one day, has changed my way of shopping for food and changed my thought pattern on life in general. Thanks for sharing so much. It certainly teaches us all. Oh, you're so welcome, Wanda. Yeah, I've never been a big eater, and everybody always used to say, "Oh, you eat like a bird, you eat like a bird." But I mean, I eat when I'm full, and when I'm full, but I do eat more than 3 meals a day. So I tend to kind of nibble throughout the day, and I think that's the best way instead of sitting down eating one big heavy meal and then waiting however many hours and eating another big heavy meal and then waiting however many hours and eating your third big heavy meal. I feel like eating as fresh as I can, fruits, vegetables, that kind of stuff is the best way to do it, and just eat them throughout the day. Like when I buy fruit, I buy it like every other day or every 2 days, depending on what the fruit is. Like apples can last a little longer, tangerines slash oranges can last a little bit longer. I tend to get bananas. I've stopped buying more than 2 bananas at a time because I find that I don't eat them as quickly. So I'll get one green banana, slightly green banana, and one ready to eat banana because I'll eat one the day I bought it. And then the next day or two, when the other one gets yellow, I'll eat that one. But I don't buy more than 2 at a time. I was buying a lot of bananas at one, like 5 bananas at a time. And like, you know, 4 of them would go bad because I never ate them. I didn't eat them every day. So I got tired of wasting bananas, even though they're one of the cheapest fruits you can buy. I just got tired of wasting the money. So I could have had more grapes. I like grapes. I like red grapes and I like black grapes. And I do buy seedless. And I know everyone's like, oh, GMO, don't get seedless, GMO. Whatever. I don't want to deal with seeds. I do like watermelon. It depends if I can get a good one. And even with thumping, I've had some real dud watermelons, like very disappointed at the watermelons that I have bought, that even with the thumping and finding that right sound and shaking, have had some duds. I do like cantaloupe. I do like honeydew, not as much as cantaloupe, but I will eat honeydew melon. Like I said, I don't eat the green grapes as much as I used to. I like red and black grapes. I don't eat strawberries as much as I used to either. Just personal preference, just not that into them. I guess I ate them so much before. I just don't eat them anymore. Every once in a while, I'll get a little, one of the small things of strawberries. If they're at a really cheap price, I'll get it. But I'm not into strawberries that much. I guess it's because, you got to cut all that off. Grapes are easy. You rinse them off with a little bit of vinegar and water, and then rinse them, and then you pop them in your mouth. You're done. I'm very lazy. Very lazy. For as much as I do, I'm also very lazy. I'm so far on the spectrum. I'm just both ends. Busy and lazy. Like it's either one or the other. There's no gray. What else? I love avocados. I used to eat a lot of tomatoes, not so much anymore. But I love a good, if you want a good salad, quick, easy, lightweight salad, you cut yourself up some tomato, and you can even do the little teeny grape tomatoes and cut them in half. Get you some cucumber, cut that up. Get you some red onion. I prefer red onion over white onion. Get a small red onion and cut that up, slice that up, and get you some Italian. The Kraft is zesty Italian dressing, which I believe is gluten-free and almost natural. Not 100%, but one of the better dressings you can buy. That's not all natural organic dressing. And you put that dressing on those tomatoes and cucumbers and onions. Oh, that's a good salad right there. That's a great summer salad. So yeah, it's so easy to eat healthy. It is. It might be a wee bit expensive, but if you shop right, then you can do it. Kathy's RV Life says, I have one of those jumpers, black and green. I love this. Estella says that was an accident. John is saying, what's going on here? Looks like I came in right in the middle of some admin stuff. Pam says I should just tow you in Freaky Fridays. Okay. Estella says she can't undo it. Oh no. I don't know how you can undo that. I don't think you can. What was her name? It was Dominique. Let me go back and find her name. I can write her name down and I can try and go back and see if she's in like a blocked area somewhere on my YouTube. Let me scroll back. Sorry, Dominique Atkins. Okay, let me write her name down. I think I might be able to find her in the blocked section, but I don't know if that's people that I blocked or if that's people that are just blocked, period. So I've got to, let me write it down. Dominique Atkins. Dominique Atkins. Unblock. All right, I'll try and go back and unblock her. Whether or not that works, we shall see. All right. Oh, somebody said she is back. Oh, she's not blocked. Okay. Okay, she's back. Good. Mike wants to know, do I have teddy bears? No, I don't do stuffed animals. Yeah, I was not one of those girls with stuffed animals. My sister was a stuffed animal person. Stuffed animals all over the bed. I was not one of those people with the stuffed animals all over the bed. I have nothing against them. It's just not my thing. That's all. All right, Dominique is not blocked. Cool beans. Oh, JD, fix it. Thank you so much. Ginger Whale says, I'm new and I don't know how this is on here, but cool. Do you live in your van or camper or what? Yes, I live in a van full time. I am behind on the comments, guys, because remember, I scroll back to answer questions and then I scroll, so I'm like way behind you guys. So you have to, I'm playing catch up. Someone needs to take care of Peter, please. And Mike, if you ask me that question again, you're going to get taken care of as well. Okay, looks like the trolls are out in full force. You know what I think? If you're on I don't know if you can do this on your cell phone. I don't think you can, but maybe you can. But if you're on a computer, YouTube has a section that says see who's live right now. So you can click on that section and you can see all the people who are live on YouTube right now. And I think the trolls just happen to stumble in and do their randomness. So it's unfortunate that that's the life they've chosen to live, is to let me just jump on anybody's live video and say whatever. G Gainer, thanks for the $10 super chat. Super chat. G Gainer, super chat. Happy dance. Thank you. Love you so much. Thank you for the super chat. Taken care of sounds serious. So well. Welcome to the family. Take care of him. That's a horrible impression. Judith says, how do we get a gift card to you? Judy, you can text me and I will give you my friend's address that I'm using and you can send a gift card to me. It's not open for everybody, so I can't give that address out to everybody. But if you want to send me something, I will send you the address. Hello, Anne. I think I'm caught up on comments now. Trolls, what a waste of time. I tell you, we have had this discussion about trolls before, have we not? They sit in their mama's basement or their grandmama's basement in their drawers talking about, bring me down another Hot Pocket, Ma. And they sit on the computer and this is what they do. And I don't understand why they feel the need to do this, but if you have no life and you're miserable, you just want to jump on people's videos and spout your misery and your negativity, hoping to ruin someone else's day, because misery and negativity love company. So that's all it is. Dominique says, thinly sliced onion, cucumber, and vinegar heaven. Yeah, I prefer the if you use the Bragg or the Bragg organic. You see, I keep scratching right here. See, it's getting red. There's a little bite there. Um, if you use the Bragg organic apple cider vinegar, that's not so bad. I tend to like the zesty Italian dressing because it has other little spices in it, so it's not just like a vinegary taste. It's made with vinegar and oil, but there's other little spices in there too, like pepper, red pepper flakes, I think, are in there, and some Italian spices are in there. So I like those. I mean, you can make it yourself. Just get some olive oil, some apple cider vinegar, and just get the dried Italian seasoning thing from like Dollar Tree and dump that in there and get you some red pepper flakes. Put a few pinches of that in there. You can make your own. It's very simple. Rhonda says, "Hi, Crystal. Found you by accident, but much love from New Jersey." Thank you, Rhonda. Love to you too. Alexis Plays is new. Okay, mind your P's and Q's, Alexis Plays. Um, RP, I made a video about, no, this is not the forum for that, RP. Bye-bye. No, 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 no. You're just jumping on random videos. Why can't I do anything with these people? It just will not let me do jack. What is that about? It's my channel. I don't understand. Ugh. Oh, you put them in a pickle jar, John? That's cool. G Gainer says, I goofed on Patreon, so I wanted to send you something here. Thanks for the live chat again. Your van is awesome. The colors are you. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's so sweet. Hey everybody, Vanner family, Miss Crystal. Hey Joy. Uh-oh, Kathy's RV Life. Super chat, super chat, super chat dance. Thank you so much. Love you so much. Super chat dance. Kathy's RV Life. Yeah. Super chat dance. Thank you, Kathy. Love Cat says, Crystal, you make me laugh. Why not? Why not? I'm just saying. John says, put some of that red hot sweet chili hot sauce in with the pickles and the onions. Oh, wow. Okay. Hey, Lydia. Thanks. I will try and be safe. Thank you. Gladys, haven't been on lately besides saying hi. Was rear-ended on Wednesday. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Are you okay? Whiplash, concussion and whiplash. Oh my gosh, Gladys. Oh my gosh, please take care of yourself. Don't overdo it. Oh my gosh, that's not something to mess around with. Please feel better soon and take your time. Kathy said she just wanted to see the dance. She paid $20 for a dance. Let me give you a $20 dance. Lisa says, so sad they come on here just trolling. That is true. I'm telling you. Ginger says, what do you do if someone tries to break in or knocks on your door in the middle of the night? I haven't had that issue. I've had police knocks, but I haven't had anyone try to break in. I do have a knife, and I got rid of my pepper spray, unfortunately, but I'm going to be getting a taser soon, so. Did you like that, Love Cats? Wanda, she leaves. That's the other thing. I'm on wheels. I just jump in the driver's seat and I roll out. Yeah, I try not to park in areas that are shady. When I'm here in Virginia, I know where I can park. I know the neighborhoods because I'm pretty much in the area that I've lived before. So I know those areas are safe. When I'm on the road, I hit rest stops. To me, they're just very convenient. You pull off the highway, you sleep for the night, you jump back on the highway the next morning. Now, those would probably be some shady places, but for me, when I get to rest stops, I do not go inside because 9 out of 10, it's dark or getting dark, so I don't go in. I use my bucket toilet in the back to pee. I've got water here. I can do whatever food I need to do for the night and call it a night. The next morning, though, when the sun comes up, I usually pull out between 7 and 8 a.m. I think it's fairly safe to go ahead and use the bathroom. So I will use the bathroom in the mornings at a rest stop. But Yeah, I just you trust your gut. You trust your gut. You have some sort of I'm definitely not going to ever get a handgun. I just don't think that's safe for me to have in this country, in the climate, racial climate of this country. Plus, I'm traveling, and every law in every state is pretty much different. So many people want me to get a gun, but it's not up to you if I get a gun. So I'm not talking about that anymore. But I do have plans to get a taser. As a matter of fact, I think Brother Tom said he has someone who could help me with finding the right taser for me. So yeah. But yeah, I just um it's different being in this big van because there's more space to maneuver. In Not Your Mama's Van, I could easily if your hand was coming in my window, or if you broke the window and you were reaching in to unlock the door, I could easily reach up there and stab you. It's more room, so I really got to get up there to stab you. But I figure if I stab someone who's putting his hand or her hand in my window to break in, I can stab them and then jump. My keys are right here next to me, so I can just jump in the driver's seat and pull off. So thank you for the reminder, Judith. Nor says such entertainment. G Gainer says, happy dance. You carry a barbecue fork. I'm packing. Hey, I don't knock anyone who wants to travel with a gun. That is up to you. I just know it's not for me. That's all. John says, when someone knocks, just be still in it. That's not necessarily going to fly with a police officer. Shirley says, do you think Arizona is a good place to relocate to? I really don't have roots per se, but on paper, for government reasons, I will be a resident of Arizona. But I like Arizona because you've got the four places, although one is in California, but you've got the places in Arizona that you can boondock for free. There's Lake Havasu, Ehrenberg, Quartzsite, Blythe I go to. When you're in Ehrenberg, there's really nothing there. Right across, excuse me, 2 or 3 exits up on the highway is Blythe, and that's California. So you do have to cross excuse me, the little border where they ask you if you have any plants or fruit or something. You do have to cross that. But that's where you go do your shopping in Blythe, and you come back to Ehrenberg. Literally, it's like 15 minutes, if that. You could probably get there in 10 or 12. But I like those areas, and so for me, Arizona will be home. So yeah. Thank you, John. Basketball Babe says, be careful because there are different laws for tasers. Yeah, I guess that's true. Deidre says, hi, Crystal, finally caught a live. Been a while. I have to find time to meet up with you before you leave since you're in Maryland. Yes, please, Deidre. Email me, hellocrystalvanner@gmail.com. Fulani says, do you plan to install a little pop open round vent to help deal with the condensation? I don't keep my windows closed when I'm up. When I'm up and awake and like at the park like I am now, my windows are open. So my front 2 windows are down all the way and my side window is popped open. I only have one of my barn doors has a pop window. These 2 back barn doors do not have pop windows. I plan on replacing them with junkyard windows later, much later. I don't feel like doing any more than I have to get on the road. That's something I'll do out west. So they can be replaced with the windows that pop out because I would like for them, at least one of them to open, at least the one on my side where my bed is. I would like for that to open, and then I could put screen because I'm gonna have the screen doors eventually back there, the mesh screen. So I would like to have that popped open at night and this popped open at night. These big windows, the 2 big windows here that you can't see, they have sliders on the very bottom. And I keep them cracked a little bit, but for the most part, I keep them closed. And the reason being is a couple times it's rained and I forgot about them. So the wood got wet and, it doesn't, the wood has this really cheap shellac on it or something. So it got wet and it looks weird. So yeah, I kind of messed that wood up. So, oh well. I was going to eventually take down all these pieces and sand them and stain them red anyway. Whether or not that happens, I don't know. Do, 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 do. Delicately blessed says, well, there, haven't been on a while. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while. John says a handheld crossbow is good. Yeah, that's too much. Nora says, talking about that, someone just knocked on the front door. Can't leave. Just don't answer. Donna's T and TNT signing out until another time. Okay, bye-bye. For those that are leaving, don't forget to do the thumbs up before you leave. I need about 137 on, 117 thumbs up. Let's hit that thumbs up before you guys leave. Somebody says fake dog barking audio can help as well. Maybe. Maybe. My biggest thing is to not let the person come into my vehicle while I pull off. If it's not a police officer, I'm not opening the door. If you're not somebody I know, I want you to not enter my home while I pull off. So yeah, like Dominique says, a taser will knock anyone off their feet. Exactly. Get them knocked off their feet, away from my vehicle enough for me to pull off. John says, I'm going to head out on van life in about a year or so. So getting tips from you and other dwellers. That's awesome. Elvira. Hi, Mr. Costa. My outfit looks cute. Really like how your van build came out. Just like a dorm room. It is kind of like a little dorm room. Basketball Babe said, I actually saw you on 495 a few weeks ago and almost crashed my car doing a double take. You should have rolled up and tooted the horn and waved. Yeah, a lot of people do use bug sprays, bear spray, wasp sprays. Yeah, that's, I mean, whatever you do, I guess. Whatever works for you. What about one of those solar window fans to help with air circulation? I've heard those things don't work that well. I mean, I have a fan. I have 3 fans now, but I have a fan and my windows are down, so air is circulating. I'm good. Delicately Blessed says, I'm at work, can't chat, but I'm listening. Okay. Ginger Wells, I think if I start traveling, I will get one of those older car alarms that sound like a police siren that says step away from the car. That's a good idea. That'll definitely wake you up and alert you when somebody's too close to your car. Yep. I actually worked with a guy who had a Hummer when I worked at a gym. He had a Hummer. And he had one of those annoying alarms, but he had it set to like super duper sensitive. Like you couldn't even park next to him without it going off. Like, really, dude, I'm just getting out of my vehicle than park next to you. Just ridiculous, utterly ridiculousness. All right, I think because my battery is not charging and it is really, really low, I am going to jump off right now. I am so sorry for those that just joined, but I've been on for over an hour. You'll have to hit the replay and watch it back in a replay. Oh, you saw the large fan like this and it's like 15 bucks. Awesome. So Walmart does have it. Awesome. So I'm going to jump off. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Mwah! Thank you so much. And for my super chatters, thank you for my super chats. Love you guys so much. I will see you in tomorrow's video. We will have a story tomorrow. I will probably film that tonight or early in the morning tomorrow. You'll have a story. I'm probably going to do the why I don't like nicknames story. So you'll find out why I don't like nicknames. Love you guys. Bye.